So as you guys start modifying and adding power to transverse engine car like a Golf R, Audi S3, Audi A3, GTI, meaning that, you know, you open the engine bay and the engine is laid out in line left to right. It puts a lot of abuse on the mounts. You know, I'm at 40,000 miles, and that's, you know, at least 10 to 15,000 of really hard driving with around 400 horsepower of the motor. And even just creeping into boost now and letting off, I can feel very strongly the motor letting down. You know, it's coming back up into power and boost, and then when I let off, you can almost feel it slamming back down. So it's the front to back movement that is really taking away from the driving experience. And the majority of the front to back movement on these cars is what they call a Dogbone mount, right at the back of the engine and transmission assembly. Goes right across to the subframe, and that stops a lot of the front to back movement, or mitigates it. So mine's pretty worn out, clearly. I'm going to pick up a Billet aluminum one, which might give me a little bit of noise vibration harshness, they call NVH, in, you know, stopped in drive and going from park to reverse and park to drive. But other than that, it should be pretty good. And if it fixes my issue, which is way too much front to back movement right now, then I'll be real happy. And, you know, it's a pretty simple fix for everyone else. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do motor and transmission mounts. So we'll go grab that. It should have came today, FedEx, and I'll show you it in the car and then give my impressions. All right, got this. ECS tuning is great. Even during all the stuff that's going on, I got this in maybe 3 days from them. Close that up. Yeah, there it is. 034 Motorsport. Great quality products from them. And there it is. Now, I don't think the entire mount is necessary yet, because the only rubber portion that really has play is what this will fix. And this will go into the Dogbone mount and eliminate any play that's in there. This is billet aluminum. And let's go throw this in now. So this is what that mount looks like. Now I have the bolt of it out already. I have the bolt out already. Now, this is going to go in here, like so. That's going to limit any of the movement. See how much this moves without that? Even by hand, I can move that around. So imagine, you know, the forces of the car. Okay, so the 034 Motorsports Billet Dogbone mount in insert is in, and first driving impressions, I'll say on startup that, let me go into normal mode here. I'll say on startup, and I've used polyurethane inserts before, and the increase in noise vibration harshness has been a lot in my experience with polyurethane. And I don't know if it's their design or what, but 034 Motorsports Billet Dogbone mount insert I installed, looks like this, and first startup, in gear, park, drive, zero increase in vibration or any perceived notion that anything's different in the car, which was incredible for me, especially for a billet mount. And you know, once I took the bolt out of the Dogbone mount, I could move it by, the rubber wasn't torn, but I could move it by hand. And this car has only got 40,000 miles, so everyone should definitely consider this. And I have no affiliation with 034 Motorsports at all, but excellent product. All of my front to back movement has been resolved. When I ease into boost on throttle and let off, you would feel the motor and transmission assembly jerking back down before, and that is all gone. It feels like a different car. Everything feels tight, and I think that I'm gonna let the motor and transmission factory mounts go for now. This solved all my issue, and I couldn't be more happy. Definitely worth the investment.